2016 Cypress here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. This is a member of the Redwood family, as the name on the nose cap would indicate there. If you're not familiar, Redwood makes very high-level RVs. This is the most easily accessible member of that family, but what's nice is they never touch the structure. They have all the same structure as a full-blown Redwood. They just scale down the amenities a little bit, but the stuff they scale down is mostly fluff. Like the full-blown Redwood might have LED backlighting in the slide-out fascia. Looks cool, for sure, but it's not doing anything for you. This is all thrill or no filler. That's what the Cypress is. It's all the stuff that matters. It's still a Redwood. You see that here you've got a big basement. It is still fully finished. They don't leave this exposed, ugly skeleton up here. They fully finish everything. So the attention to detail is still there 110%. The Dirt Devil built-in central vac system here. That's just easier to help keep your RV clean and whatnot. You see, you do have a little outside TV hookup right here if you are so inclined. Now these baggage doors are sweet because they're magnetic holdback latches. So this is a true one-hand operated baggage door with handy slam latch doors. Slam latch doors are becoming more and more common. I still point them out when I can. We do have a fully enclosed heated forced air fully enclosed insulated forced air heated underbelly. There we go. That's a big mouthful to rattle off every day. And, you know, so this is good. Actually, these are one of the very few RVs. They don't just rate their RVs from 0 to 100 degrees. They rate their RVs clear down to -10. Now, you saw also we have a double battery system there with a disconnect, so this is going to have that extra power you need for long trips. This also has a 1,000-watt inverter, so you can run your electric refrigerator going down the road. Trail air pin box here. If you notice, you have this big chunk of rubber. This is a shock dampener, basically. When you get bouncing down the road, that thing's going to soak up a lot of that chucking and bucking and give you a little smoother ride up in the vehicle. Also eliminates a lot of extra wear and tear on your vehicle as a result. Little French style baggage doors here give you access to the other side of your compartment, but they also open up the fully privatized, fully enclosed, insulated docking center down here. So this is one of the reasons you can take this RV cold camping, due to the fact that all of your gate valves and everything are well enclosed and insulated, and just like the other side, shut your doors and good to go. 10-gallon gas electric water heater for up to 20 gallons of hot water per hour. Super good looking shiny skin on this. Take a look at that. You can see a reflection in here if you are so inclined. Bigger radials on beautiful aluminum wheels. If you notice this big yellow sucker between the wheels here, that is an equal flex suspension. Just like the pin box is designed to help absorb those shocks and jolts going down the road, so is the suspension, far more so than a common RV suspension, essentially. The way they build the roofing on this is extreme. It's basically built the same way that a diesel pusher is built. It's all built at ground level into one piece, hoisted up in place. You see that the roof line here actually wraps over the sidewall. It takes the #1 stress point in this RV and moves it basically to a much lower stress point, that where the roof meets the sidewalls at that upper corner. That's a big stress point. That's one of your #1 leak places. So they eliminated that potential here. They've done a lot of things to greatly reduce any chance of failure. There is a bolt-on accessory hitch here, and again, I said accessory hitch, not towing hitch. If you want to tow with this, it can be done. You just need to add a little extra reinforcement. As it sets, it's roughly a 200-ish pound accessory unit made for like bike racks and whatnot. Loaded with windows, and they all open for cross breeze. Now these windows here next to your rear seating spaces on the side of the RV, a lot of manufacturers will save $1 there and not make those sliding windows. They did not cut that corner because, again, it's a Redwood and they don't cut corners. We have power front leveling jacks, push button power rear stabilizer, so push button power awning with LED lighting. Everything on this is push button easy. Step inside for you and it is equally impressive inside as it is out. One of the things I like is how residential in nature Redwood RVs are. You know, it's got a very good look to it, but you walk in just like you have at home, just switches. You have individual switches for, say, just accent kitchen lighting. You have dedicated living room lighting. You have dedicated kitchen lighting, or bang, you just light your living room up, and look at the difference that makes. Notice you see 2 air conditioners in here, one back there, one up here. This has a 30,000 BTU total central air system. In English, it'll stay cool no matter where you are. This thing has a monstrously powerful air system. 2 air conditioners, both tied into the same central ducting. The ceiling fan you see above the kitchen back there, you have a handy little switch right here in the wall. Just push that button to turn it on. Fan kicks itself on, and the lid opens itself. You touch the button one more time, and it shuts itself off and closes itself. That's all there is to it. Now, it is a push-pull fan, by the way. That's an extra thing that they put in these that costs $1 more. You get $1 more for it. I mentioned the big electric refrigerator. This does have that 1,000-watt inverter, which you need that big 1,000-watt inverter to try to power this going down the road. You'll notice we have a faster convection oven here, convection microwave oven, but they didn't kill your normal kitchen amenities. A lot of times when you get a convection oven, they'll kill the normal oven in a lot of RVs. They went ahead and left that here, and they even included the bigger 22-inch instead of the smaller 16. And I love that glass top on here. They've actually recessed the stove down inside. Now, in addition to this beautiful looking backsplash, you also have your little glass shield here that folds up for cooking purposes, and that's super, super easy to clean. We'll come back to the kitchen in a minute, but this is a good time to talk about those. The entertainment center here is gorgeous. I don't have the hard measurement on that TV, but this is an Insignia brand TV. This is legit stuff. It is huge. This thing is huge. We also have an all-in-one Bluetooth, AM, FM, CD, DVD, stereo, so it basically does everything. Now, below the entertainment center here, we have the electric space heating fireplace, which allows you to warm your interior. Really very handy in the spring and the fall. You know, when it just dips down chilly a little bit, so that you don't have to burn up your propane. You know, you don't have to do that, although this thing has a monstrous furnace in it. Huge windows all over the place, and we have a king-size hide-a-bed back here. This is a 3-section, fully opening memory foam tri-fold hide-a-bed. It opens up to about here. I mean, it's a very big space. The theater seat, you see, has individual recliners, so if you're like me and you like to turn on the TV and, you know, just accidentally take a little midday nap, you can do that. Now, one thing I want to point out too here is the height of these slide outs. These slides are almost 7 foot tall. They are not just tall slide outs, they are walk-in slides. You know, I'm just going to keep mentioning all the windows in here. This thing has so many windows. Ooh, that is good looking. That is a beautiful looking ceiling fan. That is very residential. I missed that the first time through. 100% LED lighting in here, so you're not going to have to worry about prematurely burning down batteries. You're not going to have to worry about replacing incandescent bulbs. You see that the dinette does have a little swing extension here, and it has the little Monopoly pocket, as I like to call it, so you do have that extra little storage capacity there. Now, even here in the slide out, you see we have these extra little switches, wall-mounted switches right there. Okay, let's dig into the kitchen. Beautiful big island. Let's talk about this first because it's sitting right here. 100% pure unadulterated storage. Now, notice too, your cabinetry here. First of all, it's all hardwood. This is, again, seriously constructed. This is made to be the last fifth wheel you ever need to own. That's what it's designed for. And look at the hinge work they have on here. This is no joke. You have 4 of these full extension ball bearing glide drawers right here. And you have additional drawer space behind you. There is storage everywhere in this kitchen. Now, over here, I love this. You have a little handy outlet section here for coffee makers and blenders and pretty much anything else you can imagine. You know, storage everywhere. The kitchen in this is amazing. This cabinet right here is either a giant virtual walk-in pantry, or you see down here, it's actually a washer-dryer prep. So you can do anything and everything you want with this space. All you need to do if you want to put it in a washer dryer is remove these shelves, which it's only like a couple screws putting them down. They made it very easy, so you don't have to scar the RV up to do that. I'm going to kill these to save a little bit of battery power. As we're moving upstairs, I do want to point out, here's the access point to your central vac system. And they give you 3 stairs, not 2, so it's easier to get up and down. And they've carpeted them, not used hardwood. Hardwood looks super good. It's slippery. So if you're going up and down stairs in your socks, if you're like me and you're a zombie and you stumble a lot when you're first waking up, good chance you could slip. Big, extra large window in the hallway here, right across between the bedroom and bathroom space. And a beautiful looking bathroom in here. First of all, I'd like to point out the fact, tall people enjoy the fact that you officially have lots of room for your legs. There's plenty of leg room going on in here. We have a huge shower with a nice little seating area here. And just to kind of give you an idea how strong this thing is, you know, you can jump in here and it's not going to fall apart. The countertops in the bathroom here are all sealed edge, so if you splash water around the sink, you're not going to stand the risk of like swelling and destroying that stuff. You know, I showed you how I can jump in here, but I'll also show you how a tall guy like me can stand up in this bathroom as well. Let's see, moving into the bedroom, I'd like to point out the fact, oh, actually both in the bedroom and the bathroom, you have pocket doors. You don't have a swinging door. What that means, let me show you here, is that you don't have to swing a door toward yourself. You don't have to take steps backwards down the steps, get the door open, then walk back upstairs. It's just smarter and easier. You just have a simple, true pocket door. You have the same thing here going into the bedroom. This I like. You walk right in, light switch, right where it's easily accessible. It's smart to find it there. There is full storage under this bed. Now, I mention that because a lot of fifth wheel slide outs don't have storage under the bed because they'll hide the slide out motors under here. That's a huge whopping space. You don't want to give that up. Now, another thing I really love about this bedroom is it comes equipped all the time with a king bed. They built this with a king bed in mind. They didn't build it with a queen and then shove a king in that space. What I'm getting at is they left room beside the bed for you to walk around. You can actually just walk around this bed. You don't have to like do the little side step shuffle, the travel trailer shuffle to get around your bed. The bedding here, you know, any fifth wheel mattress, nothing super fantastic. I'll be the first to admit that. Chances are you're probably going to replace that mattress when you take it home. But remember, we didn't like try to hide this stuff from you. We show you exactly what this RV is. Cross breeze windows here too. Extra large window in the headroom of the bed with a big cross breeze window set across from it, which is why it would be a cross breeze window. I graduated from the Department of Redundancy department today, apparently, so I apologize if I've been a little redundant. I'm still waking up. I don't really function well till 11 in the morning. It's currently 10:15. I got about 45 minutes before, you know, call me back in 45 minutes. We'll be good to go. Tons of dresser space here, though, and that I do like. The full 8-foot wide wall-to-wall wardrobe. And the whole darn thing here, they used every square inch of that nose cap. Let me shed some light on the situation here. There we go. So, you know, you've got shoe storage, all kinds of pockets, anything, everything you can imagine. And they actually reinforce this hanging bar right here. You'd be shocked how many manufacturers actually do not. Give us a call, learn a little bit more. This is a fantastic RV, and it's an exceptionally good deal. So 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, happy camping, everybody.